Dear friends, St. Paul has a problem in the readings of today's Mass with the church in Thessalonica. It was in a state of confusion. They were losing their peace in the Lord. There were people coming saying, the end of the world's coming, this disaster's going to happen, this is happening, come listen to us. They'd lost the whole point. They were focusing on what was going wrong in their world. And they'd lost their focus on Jesus Christ and the message. So to try and remedy this confusion we have reading today, St. Paul urging the people to focus on just simply living the gospel and living simple lives. Don't get caught up with what was going on in the world and be confused and fill your head with what everyone's saying, putting it this way and that way. And that's what was happening. Just concentrate on the words of Jesus and living out your faith in simplicity. Really, really important. We need the same message. We're not much different to the people that St. Paul was talking to. We like to speculate. We like to look at what's happening in the world. Look at the US elections. We've been flogged with them. For how long? On the news. Everyone, if this one wins, it's going to be the end of the world. This one's going to make the finances are going to collapse. It's calamity, calamity, calamity. War here, war there, natural disasters. We worry about so much. When we do all that, we take our focus away from our peace in Christ. Simple living. We get distracted so often with our little problems of the world, and we lose sight of why we are here. We lose sight of Christ. St. Paul said in the reading today to the Thessalonians, just, make sure you work. Get out and do your work. Don't be a freeloader. Just be simple. Love the Lord. How do you relate to the Lord? Pray to the Lord. Look after each other. So, let's try and live simple Christian lives. Don't be listening for the next speculation or what someone's saying this and that. Don't worry. Don't be so anxious about what's happening in the world, what's happening even in our country. Put it in perspective. What we need to concentrate on first is God, the gospel, and living true to Christ as Christians. Then we get concerned with everything else that's going on around us. But this is the central purpose of our existence. So how do we do that? Well, here's some simple suggestions. First, think about the number of activities you do in a day. Are they all necessary? Probably. Are they all frantic? Probably. Are you frazzled by the end of the day? Sometimes. Okay. Well, you need to balance it. See evaluate the time you spend watching television or surfing on the internet, or what you do, what takes up most of your time. Maybe you need to set one night a week aside for some spiritual reading. Look forward to doing that. Maybe get that old dusty book up in the bookshelf and blow the dust off it, called the Bible, and open it up and have a little read of that. Or some other book. Maybe take 5 minutes out of your day just to go to a quiet place. Close your eyes and spend some time in prayer with God. Some quiet time. Some time to recharge your spiritual batteries. This is living simply. When you're going about your business, your daily business, even your daily grind, bring God into your life in simplicity. If you're serving someone, imagine that you are serving Jesus when you serve them. Even if you wear your checkout chick or bloke at a supermarket. Someone comes in, your customers. Imagine this is Jesus. And that will determine how you treat them, how you treat other people, the people you see during the day. Treat them as if they were Jesus. Treat them like Jesus would treat other people. This is the simple way of living a Christian life, and it's profoundly powerful. When you do menial tasks, when you're washing up, turn that into a prayer. It's boring, horrible. I mean, some people might love washing up, but certainly not me. I just pile all the dishes up till I've got none left, and then I have to go and wash them up. But treat it as a prayer. We can turn things into a prayer. We bring God into it. So, well, I'm going to have 5 minutes while I'm washing up, Lord, and every time I wash a dish or a plate, I think about somebody else. Lord, I bring them before you. Members of my family, people I work with, things like that. You're actually praying while you're working. You're actually using your mundane, everyday work to help you pray. It's really good. It should, this is our Christian life, to integrate our spiritual life with our normal daily activities. It's so important. Everyone can do that. That's not reserved to priests and nuns and saints and all that. Everybody can do that. We've just got to open our minds and want to do it and get a little program to do it. So, dear friends, be simple. Be simple. Don't let yourself be anxious about the future. Just concentrate, if you like, put all your energies in your relationship with the Lord and in your living out the Christian life, loving God and loving our neighbours. God bless you.